Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day to all of you. Welcome to the stream. It is I, Eric, from the Ringside Rundown podcast, welcoming you in. Thank you for being here. McCurdy Gaming is here early, saying Stranger Things is more important than Dynamite, but I'm here. I appreciate that. The good thing about Stranger Things is it'll always be there. It is never going away. I have to actually restart watching Stranger Things. I kind of fell off after like season 3, I would say, and then I just kind of never kept up with it. But I'm gonna go back to it once I'm done watching The Bear. I'm almost done The Bear, and then I'll go to Stranger Things and try to keep up with that. Be like the cool kids, like McCurdy Gaming. But anyway, tonight is the start of the Continental Classic on Dynamite. It is the big tournament where it's a round robin tournament. We're going to have 3 matches tonight from the Continental Classic. We're going to see Darby Aliin take on Kevin Knight, Jon Moxley take on Mascara Dorada, and also Kazuchika Okada takes on Kyle Fletcher. So this is gonna be an interesting night. It's the Thanksgiving Eve episode. Tomorrow being Thanksgiving in the United States. Well, you only missed one season member to do the check-in.
What's up, guys?
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike, for remembering to do the check-in. I appreciate it very, very much. Welcome in.
I wanted to take a moment to tell you personally that you will always be a close second to my actual favorite.
Oh, here we go.
And my all-time favorite is none other than Bill Goldberg.
Boo!
So join them.
Thank you for joining us tonight, Mike. I appreciate your company. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your week is going by well. Also, McCurdy Gaming, thank you for that 5-stream watch streak. I appreciate that. 5 streams in a row you've been here. So thank you for that. You see that nonsense Brett said about Vince and Shawn? Oh, yeah. It's just typical cranky Canadian old man jargon. I love Bret Hart, but he's really starting to head into that old man territory who's just mad at everything. We're about a minute away from AEW Dynamite. When I saw that, I'm beginning to wonder if he got some of that CTE. He probably has a very early case of like CTE, if you think about when he got hit. When Goldberg kicked his daylights out. It was probably like one of the first like forms of CTE in wrestling. That was way back when. That best there is, best there was, best there ever will be BS. It was a clever tagline. I'll give him that. It's a clever tagline. It got him over. Again, tonight we're watching AEW Dynamite. It is the start of the Continental Classic, the round robin tournament, 2 brackets, Gold League and Blue League. Tonight we see 2 Gold League matches and I believe 1 Blue League match. Very excited to see Jon Moxley versus Mascara Dorada. I think that clash of styles is going to be very interesting. Darby Allin versus Kevin Knight. It's kind of a similarity there. And Okada versus Kyle Fletcher. What happened to Proto Okada? What happened? You are not excited to see Moxley. I'm excited to see something different. There's no way he's going to try to make Mascara Dorada bleed. So I guess we have that. Wow. Already starting. Hey, that guy kind of looked like Sting.
And we have the fallout from Full Gear here live tonight. The Ops will celebrate the new two-time AEW World Champion,
Samoa Joe, the champion.
AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament continues. Semi-final action.
Wow.
Versus the Babes of Wrath live tonight. And it's that time of year the Continental Classic kicks off. There you see the lineup in the Blue League.
Oh, did I forget the viewing room in Discord? I probably forgot it. Yeah, I forgot it. I'm sorry. Hold on one second.
Here tonight, John Moxley, Mascara, Dorada will meet with 3 points on the line. Plus in other Blue League action, Orange Cassidy.
If it lets me.
3 points hanging in the balance. And on the gold
There you go.
side of the brackets in the Continental Classic, it is Kazuchika Okada, the Continental Champion. Speedball
I forgot.
Kyle Fletcher, Kevin Knight, Pac, and Darby Allin. And tonight,
I forgot about it. I'm sorry.
Jet, Kevin Knight in the Gold League. Plus, to kick off the action here tonight, the Don Callis family will meet. And
Why would they throw this match on first?
Kyle Fletcher, Kazuchika Okada, one-on-one, and things went.
This should go on later on in the show.
Don Callis family this past Saturday at Full Gear.
Takeshita is the reason we lost that match. You didn't even show up on time. We don't need to blame each other.
Of course, they opened the show with what should be the main event. I don't know about main event. Probably you're right, but Jesus, why start the show? I mean,
hell was that? You're supposed to be my family, but where were you when
I don't know.
needed you? Now I lost my time, but that's okay because I will also be in the Continental Classic. This is all your fault.
And we are just moments away from the start of the Continental Classic, the annual tradition here in AEW. The rules are simple. There is a 20-minute time limit for all Continental Classic matches. Winners earn 3 points. A draw results in 1 point for each contender loser. Walk away with no points, and everyone is banned from ringside for all Continental Classic matches.
Everyone is banned from ringside. That's a big one.
From Sydney, Australia, weighing 249 pounds, the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher.
All right, gamble your channel points.
Champion makes his way to the ring.
Gamble your channel points.
Not the head of the Don Callis family here tonight, but our broadcast colleague. Don
What does the winner
Callis.
get? That's a very good question. That's a very good question because, okay, so now they're gonna ununify that championship.
Wrestlers in the history of the world facing off, courtesy of the Don Callis.
So are they gonna ununify that championship from the international championship? I don't know, but anyway, you can gamble your channel points on who do you think is gonna win this next match, Kyle Fletcher or Kazuchika Okada.
There's always different narratives that are out there, Nigel. That's all I can
Pick who do you think is gonna win. What the hell is this company doing? Who knows? Who knows?
We are just concluded maybe the most violent week of pro wrestling I've ever seen in my life, with blood and guts and then Full Gear, and now I think it's
What if I think it's gonna be a draw?
tournament of the year.
That's a very good question. If it's a draw, then nobody wins.
That's called aura right there, guys.
I forgot about the draw option.
236 pounds, he is the AEW Unified Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
I like this venue.
The Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada, the AEW Unified Champion.
Can you add draw? Not once the. I would have to. Let me
He surrendered
redo.
the championship title, which will not be on the line in the tournament, but will be up for grabs for the two finalists at World's End. Coming up at the end of December, Okada may lose not just the Continental Championship, but the Unified Championship as well, if he does not make it out of the group stage.
Look at the face of Kyle Fletcher. You know he's prepared for this. Don, I got to give it to you.
There you go.
Remarkable athletes I've ever been around in my life.
New poll.
What do you think?
New predictions.
Prediction for this match.
Here's the great
Kyle Fletcher, Okada, or a draw
have told me that we have a
for
very
points in the
high
Continental Classic.
ability to win this entire tournament. So there's always a strategy. I could tell you the odds, but I don't think you'd be able to follow along.
Well, try me. Go ahead.
Kazuchika Okada offering a handshake to his Don Callis family member.
That's great.
Kyle Fletcher. Man.
I taught both of them that move.
I bet you did.
And last year in the Continental Classic, Nigel, it was Kyle Fletcher scoring a victory over
Loud
Kazuchika
fuck
Okada.
Don Callis chant.
A couple losses inside an AEW ring. As the other man to defeat Kazuchika Okada is our broadcast partner, Brian Danielson.
Yeah, one of the biggest victories in Kyle Fletcher's career, certainly at that point. And now we'll look to follow up and repeat history as well.
Uh-oh.
Straight away, you can see the anger.
Things are getting a little chippy.
And you can also see on the back of Kyle Fletcher, Tony, still feeling the effects from that violent TNT Championship match this past Saturday.
That was an incredible match, and I think for many reasons it's great to see that Mark Briscoe is a champion here in AEW.
When is Taz coming back? I miss Taz.
Because that would have been a train wreck for him.
Especially now that his son has betrayed Hangman Page and rejoined the Ops.
And turned him into a functioning member of society. It would have been great for him.
Look at these Mark tweets. Yeah, I didn't get mine off in time.
We will have words from the newly crowned TNT champion, Mark Briscoe, later on tonight. But right now, hammerlock applied by Kazuchika Okada, but it's switched into a side headlock by Kyle Fletcher.
I would certainly have to think, given his history, Kazuchika Okada got to be a favorite in the tournament. Hold on.
Okada.
Nice move from Okada.
Side headlock. Fletcher fires that shoulder up, to your point, Nigel.
Yeah.
Of course, Okada winning last year's iteration of the Continental Classic, combined with his 4 G1 Climax victories in Japan, makes Kazuchika Okada tied for number 5 with Masahiro Chono in terms of being the greatest tournament wrestler of all time.
Wow. Of course, if you want to talk about great tournament wrestlers, you've got to talk about another member of the Don Callis family. Can I say Takeshita?
Takeshita, of course, winning this year's iteration of the G1 Climax.
Gonna have to check those accounts to see if they're legit or from the bot farms in Russia or Nigeria. Might have to check. Tony Khan buying the bots.
Which was the most of any wrestler in the
Tony Khan buying the bots.
He won the Blue League last year. So he's had success in this tournament.
Okada off the ropes. Kyle Fletcher off the ropes. Big boot from Okada. Big shoulder tackle from Kyle Fletcher.
About this tournament and about all elite wrestling is, if someone's tuning in, they look and they say, my God, I've never seen 2 such great athletes in the ring at the exact same time. If you look at how they're built, how they wrestle, and it's all thanks to the Don Callis family.
There you see at the bottom of your screen, going through the 6 members of the Gold League in the group stage. Of course, Kazuchika Okada, Kyle Fletcher kicking off the Continental Classic action here tonight, but also Darby Allin returning for another Continental Classic.
Big scoop slam.
The Jet Kevin Knight, lateral press by Kyle Fletcher. After the scoop and the slam, the Jet Kevin Knight participating in his first Continental Classic, as is the Bastard Pack. Plus Speedball Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight's tag team partner. They will have to meet one-on-one in tournament action here in the Continental Classic Gold League.
Certainly a lot of intriguing matchups, and perhaps, Don, they're in different leagues, but you could see Okada and Takeshita potentially facing off later on in the tournament. Scintillating prospects.
I think it's fantastic for the fans. I think it's fantastic for AEW, and it's most fantastic for the Don Callis family, because all 3 of these men are here to make a mark and a statement.
So you're saying, Don, what we witnessed at Full Gear was not
Okada got out of the way of that chop.
Strife within the Don Callis family.
The problem, Excalibur, is
Now he's got Kyle Fletcher in the corner, battering him with forearms.
You know this. You can have friends and you're very competitive.
Okada off the ropes. Kyle Fletcher meets him with the back elbow. A flying back elbow from Kyle Fletcher, goes for the cover. Like a lackadaisical cover. Could have done a better job, maybe perhaps hooked the leg.
Quite a lot of experience in professional wrestling as well before Bryan Danielson beat him up in front of his father.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. But yes,
Kyle Fletcher stomping on the limbs of Okada right now.
That last cover by Kyle Fletcher was one that you should
and on the neck,
that
too.
was a very nonchalant cover. One of the greatest champions ever.
In my opinion, you're not beating Okada in the first 5 minutes, so why not send
Big scoop slam from Kyle Fletcher.
And I can toy with you a little bit. I believe they call it playing with your food.
You know what? I don't agree with that. Why not try to win the match? Who knows? A slam.
Kyle Fletcher heading up to the top rope.
Try to get the win.
What's he got in mind?
Like Kyle Fletcher, you would also be surprised.
Oh, Okada.
People aren't going to like that, but
Okada with a little dirty trick of his own. Kicking the referee into the ropes. Knocking Kyle Fletcher off.
Kyle has over Okada in this match, being 26 and being Kyle Fletcher. Okada balances that out with his experience.
Well, as Okada pleads with the ref, Kyle Fletcher is on the outside, and the opening match of the 2025 Continental Classic continues.
All right, picture in picture, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, really quickly, check out the latest episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast that just dropped this morning. Shay and I give our thoughts on AEW Full Gear and also give our predictions for Survivor Series happening this Saturday. So if you want to check that out, if you like podcast, go ahead and check that out. It's on all podcast platforms. That is a Spotify link, but it's available on Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, Good Pods. Basically, wherever you listen to podcasts, you should be able to find it. Next stream, I'll have the official link up for you. I completely forgot about it because, yeah, Leroy. Because I was trying to figure out a way to get the TikTok live working. I'm trying to get the TikTok live working, and I see the one workaround that'll probably be able to allow me to do TikTok live on a regular basis. If Leroy would think, hey, Leroy, shut up. Leroy Dragon! Thank you for activating that command, ladies and gentlemen. Check out the official Leroy tee on our merch store. We have a Leroy tee. He's got to make his own money. You know, he's expensive. A vet bill coming up. So definitely check out the t-shirt. Let me know what you think. Maybe get yourself one for the holiday season. And if you're a Twitch subscriber, you get 15% off. So take advantage of that deal. As we're still in picture, Okada and Fletcher, and they're taking it very slowly, both men. Don't really want to amp up the aggression on their Don Callis family member. But I would definitely love to see some more aggression out of one of the two, or both of them actually, to get this match amped up. Did I see that right? Collision is airing tomorrow. I do not know. I didn't see that. That'll be very interesting, but either way, we would be missing Collision this weekend because of Survivor Series. So that makes sense. A Collision edition of Thanksgiving. Nice. Okada and Fletcher in the middle of the ring. Fletcher just got dropped by a DDT. Collision up against the all-day
Welcome back to this
football.
Thanksgiving Eve AEW Dynamite Gold League action kicking off the 2025 Continental Classic. Don Callis family members. Kazuchika,
Unfortunately,
Okada,
I'm going to
Fletcher
miss
battling
it
out
because
for
I'm going to
3
be
crucial points, Tony.
The best
eating
time of
with
the year,
family.
the holidays, and it's the Continental Classic. And right now, oh, look at this.
Uh-oh, again.
We saw
But this time Fletcher does it to Okada.
and now
First
Fletcher
Okada
returning
did it to Fletcher, and now Fletcher returns the payment,
Giving the former TNT champion
knocking
the idea.
Okada off the top rope and having him land on the yam bags.
Fletcher. Up
Top
to the
rope.
top, and
What a superplex that is.
impact for both athletes, but Okada getting the worst of it.
That had to hurt the vertebrae.
Sure that. Fletcher grabbing at his neck as well.
Both coin purses are sore. Wow.
Both men colliding hard.
If that's what you want to call it.
Immediately suffering the impact.
Referee Rick Knox giving the 10 count to both athletes, and
Fletcher up to his feet first.
Continental Classic is in full swing. That'll be the case next
Throwing
Wednesday
some
night.
bombs at Okada's dome.
Just outside of Indianapolis.
Okada reverses the whip.
TIX.com, then Ring of Honor's final
And Fletcher answers back with a big boot.
ROHTIX.com for that one, or scan the QR code. Then the following night, Columbus,
Fletcher goes running in for a forearm.
December 6th for
Lifts Okada up in a back suplex. Goes for the cover again, not covering the leg.
Blows out.
Kyle is
Not retrieving the leg on the pin.
Going with that explosive offense.
As we get rid of that
Leads into
bot.
explosive strength maneuvers as we're seeing right now.
Yeah, he is manhandling. You're right.
Not hooking that leg and getting that leverage.
Many of the athletes of the Don Callis family are of a similar proportion, 6'3", 6'4", over 230. I call it the Luthez model.
Uh-oh.
Rangy and athletic.
Air raid crash over the knee.
As we mentioned, Kyle Fletcher among only 2 athletes to hand Kazuchika Okada a singles loss in his AEW career. Nigel, do you think that is weighing on the mind?
That
of
was
Continental
nasty.
champion, the Rainmaker Okada.
I don't think so, to be perfectly honest with you. Okada is such a seasoned pro. He'd probably forgotten about those losses and he's moved on.
Looks like Kyle
Always
Fletcher
thinking
looking
about
for another
the present
superplex.
moment, and that is, in my
Okada
mind,
stops the momentum.
The running bait of a champion.
Okada knocks Fletcher off the second rope.
Over almost everyone else. He's been in nothing but
There he goes for that elbow drop.
years old. So he's been here before, and he's seen it all. He's not going to get stressed out by being at a disadvantage.
Hate to say this,
Oh, everybody's getting the middle finger.
Beautiful elbow drop from the top for the unified champion. That was the same elbow drop that broke Bryan Danielson's arm. So you can
Oh,
see
Rainmaker.
how dangerous it is.
Kyle Fletcher ducks it half and halfer.
Counters the half and half.
let's keep in mind, as you mentioned, the top Excalibur, 3 points for a win. 1
Nigel
point
on
for a
instead of
draw.
Danielson. Interesting. Yeah, that's right. I was trying to figure out who Nigel was replacing. I completely forgot about Danielson. Interesting.
Important to get out to a hot start in this tournament.
So kind of getting out.
Maybe they gave Danielson the night off for Thanksgiving.
You know what the best thing is, Shivani, to your point? Someone's going to get...
Oh, what a DDT from Okada on the floor.
It's going to be the Don Callis family.
On the floor.
That's the great part.
Well, Don Callis family's going to get some points tonight.
That's right.
Well, if they go to a draw, they would leave with 1 point each.
My analytics
He's got to
guru
stuff his
tells me that that's
tofurkey.
unlikely.
That's right. He's a vegan.
Dominate this tournament. That's what they've told me.
He's a vegan.
Can't trust anything Marvez says. The DDT
He's going to have some of that tofu turkey. That's disgusting.
I want to go back to what we heard.
That's
Okada
not
say
American.
on a
Whoa, what a move from Okada.
YouTube.
Going for the cover, hooking the leg. And Fletcher gets the shoulder up.
These two, Okada,
Getting close to the 20-minute
are the
mark.
captains of the Don Callis family.
Well, you know, that's
Is that
what
right?
everyone wants to know. I mean, I think everyone should feel like they're a captain.
So you
Take
don't agree with
ownership.
that?
I think, listen, I think being first among equals
Uh-oh.
is fantastic. I've been that all my life.
Okada
So
kind of playing with Fletcher here.
to answer your
Going
question,
at it.
I don't think this is a good idea on Okada's part.
With Fletcher. Potentially some conflict with Takeshita, but Don, you've done a remarkable job of keeping everybody.
That's
moving
my
forward.
purse! I don't know you!
Ow! What the hell was that for?
Big kick, but Okada
Okada with the shotgun drop kick.
Fletcher to his feet, swinging a miss.
Fletcher off the ropes. Okada with that patented drop kick of his.
Beautiful timing, beautiful.
Uh-oh. Tombstone.
Pile driver, again targeting the neck of Kyle Fletcher.
Here it is, setting up for that Rainmaker. Countered the Rainmaker into a Michinoku driver. Let's go. What a move from Kyle Fletcher, showing he belongs in the upper echelon of the card of the main event, along the lights of Okada, Moxley, Hangman, Samoa Joe. If this match ends in a draw, Mike, I'm seriously going to question who the fuck you are, because that is uncanny. Fighting from the knees, Mike's favorite spot in wrestling.
15 minutes have elapsed.
Saw that episode today, Okada kicking Fletcher in the forehead. Kyle had the same angry look on his face that Bobby did when Hank kept popping him in the face. Oh, man. It's a classic episode.
5 minutes left to get those ever so important first 3 points.
Kyle going for the discus forearm, ducked by Okada into a backslide. Short arm lariat. Not necessarily the Rainmaker, didn't get the ripcord off, but he's got the wrist captured.
Maintaining control of the wrist the entire way.
Yes, sir.
Fletcher ducks the clothesline. Reverses the momentum. Lawn darts Okada into the second turnbuckle. Sit out powerbomb. Got the cover. Oh, that was 2.95, ladies and gentlemen. 2.95.
And this the first match of the Continental Classic. Just imagine what we've got in store over the next month or two.
Fletcher off the ropes. Back heel kick.
Out towards center, Fletcher. Brain buster, no.
Okada. Ooh, almost into the referee. Whoa, again almost into the referee. Fletcher with that leg lariat. Okada blocks the suplex attempt. Oh, countered the Rainmaker. Whoa, Fletcher wins. Fletcher wins.
Unbelievable, guys. Lightning does strike twice.
Woo! What a hot sequence.
For the second time in 2 Continental Classics, Kyle Fletcher has pinned the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
That was a great sequence to close the match. It sure was. Wow.
Points on the board here tonight live on Dynamite.
Nobody thought Kyle Fletcher was going to get the dub.
And we're just getting started on this Continental Classic.
Wow.
And we will have more gold and blue league action still to come tonight on Dynamite, but Kyle Fletcher, an impressive victory, handing another loss to the Continental Champion, Kazuchika Okada.
Yeah, you know, that unified championship could be in jeopardy now. I don't think there's any question about that.
And you see the matches still to come tonight. Kevin Knight, Darby Allin.
Less than a little bit, an ad is going to start on your screens if you're on Twitch and you're not a subscriber. To avoid those ads in the future, hit the subscribe button down below. They should have just filled the Continental Classic with all Don Callis members. Wow. He's got enough manpower, that's for sure.
Let's take you back to this past Saturday, the Prudential Center, and full gear. It was a highly charged, emotional situation. The Young Bucks and the Don Callis family, Josh Alexander winning the $1 million purse. And the Bucks, though, had to make a crucial decision. Did they keep the $1 million? Did they join the Don Callis family? Or did they try to mend fences? Did they try to reunite the elite? You can see how it went down. And let's go back to Lexi Nair.
Kenny, can have a moment of your time. Of course. Is it safe to say that after what we saw at Full Gear, you and the Young Bucks are reunited?
That's a complicated answer. Look, I haven't been a model employee. I haven't been a model friend over the past couple years.
Take a choke slam from Rod or Todd. That fall from 4 feet must be devastating.
I was once fooled by Dawn as well. So I'd be a hypocrite to not take all that into account and really think long and hard about, where the Bucks and I stand. Because if my friends are willing to accept me for who I am and my faults, and if the fans are willing to accept me after everything that I've done, who am I to say that the Bucks don't deserve a second chance?
Long and hard. Oh boy, here we go.
Thank you for your time. Of course.
All right.
Oh.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
The Young Bucks coming out of Kenny Omega's dressing room.
Well, an emotionally
Innuendo aside,
that we will monitor in the days and weeks to come, but still to come tonight, the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship tournament continues. Semi-final action.
So many tournaments.
Versus the Sisters of Sin up next here on Dynamite. But fans, DraftKings Sportsbook is official partner.
Hey guys, if you stuck around during that advertisement break on Twitch and you're still here, I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for sticking around during the ads and supporting the channel. Remember, if you would like to avoid ads and still support the channel, you can hit that subscribe button down below. Could always use a subscription. Will Shay be screaming in her place if the Sisters of Sin lose the next match? I would think so. I would think that she would be very, very unhappy if the Sisters of Sin lose to the Babes of Wrath. But we shall see. Gonna be very, very interesting to see. Also, Mike, I just saw that you also have a 5-stream watch streak. So thank you very much for always being here and hanging out, and hope to see your watch streak increase longer. I don't know how long the streaks go, but thank you again for your 5-stream watch streak along with McCurdy Gaming. Appreciate you always hanging out and keeping me company while I watch wrestling, because then this would be very boring. Pretty soon I'm going to get the TikTok working, so that way we not only be going live on Twitch and YouTube, but also TikTok, have all our bases covered, get as many people as we can in here. I'm going to try to, I don't know. God damn. Thank you for the bits, Mike. Jesus. 5 watch streak. Yeah, you're on 5. Let's see if you can make it to 10. We'll be back after tonight. We're taking tomorrow off. Obviously, we always take every Thursday off. And then Friday we'll be back.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, King James? Happy Wednesday to you. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Good to see you. But we'll be taking tomorrow off. And then coming back on Friday for Friday Night SmackDown. And then Saturday a Survivor Series. I'm definitely looking forward to Survivor Series. Survivor Series will be Twitch only. Will not be Twitch and YouTube. It'll be Twitch only.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. Let's take you back to this past Saturday at Full Gear. Mark Briscoe and Kyle Fletcher, we were talking about it moments ago. It was an all-out war between these two men. You can see a bit of the carnage, a bit of the reason why Fletcher and Briscoe still wearing the scars. And immediately following the match, our cameras caught up with the newly crowned champ.
Peter Dinklage did the opposite to Will Ferrell that Dom did to Psycho on Raw.
You know what I mean? There just are no words. You know?
Yeah, that was, I'm glad I clipped that moment. It's got like 5,000 views or something on YouTube. It's crazy.
Talk about family, man. I lost my brother. I lost the other half of myself, man. And it's been a long road since then. I didn't know if I wanted to carry on. I didn't know if I wanted to do this anymore without him. And I knew I had to make him proud. I had to do it for us. And it was failure after failure, after defeat, after defeat, after loss, after loss, after disappointment, man. But you know, they say it's a time and a season for everything. And when family's on the line, like my crew, my boys, my family, the conglomeration.
The conglomeration.
Man, that changes everything, man. Got my road family, and I got my home family. And this is for both of them. This is for both of them.
My family.
For my nephew, my nieces.
I love my family.
My mom, my dad, my wife, my kids, my sister, my in-laws. You know, this is for Delaware, baby. This is for
Delaware, baby.
This for you, dog. We did it, baby.
Cannot wait
Damn.
for the reign of Mark Briscoe as TNT champion. If you missed any part
Damn,
of
I miss Jay Briscoe.
Right now, HBO Max. Just visit hbomax.com/AEW.
What do we got coming up next? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Let's do some more channel point gambling.
This is a semi-final match in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Set for on fall. Sky Blue, Julia Hart, Sisters of Sin.
Sky Blue and Julia Hart defeating Queen.
All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Gamble your channel points on who do you think is going to win the next match, and this is to advance in the AEW Women's Tag Team Title Tournament. The Sisters of Sin, Julia Hart, Sky Blue taking on the Babes of Wrath in Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron.
A number of years.
Yeah, it looks like she was auditioning for the reboot of Carrie. I mean, that face that we'll never forget, covered in blood. It's going to live with her forever.
And see, one of her opponents tonight was going to remember a bit as well.
Everybody loves the Babes of Wrath. Big fan of the Babes of Wrath.
I think this Excalibur is as close to a toss-up of a match you're going to find. It's really hard to predict who's going to take charge and who's going to win this.
Now the Babes of Wrath, Willow and
Good to see a packed house for AEW Dynamite.
any locker room, but two
They definitely deserve it.
contenders, Nigel, exemplified by how they were underdogs going into their first round matchup with Mercedes Moné and Athena, and it was the Babes that prevailed.
Yeah, and a lot of people sold them short, didn't think they had much of an opportunity. But correct me if I'm wrong, Harley Cameron once again taking a huge step and advancing in her career.
I think it's really you can see the difference in the teams. One team smiling, one team frowning, looking serious. Oh, Harley knew that was coming. Good job.
Great counter there by Harley.
Nice side headlock takeover from Harley Cameron.
Charismatic cover.
Julia turned it into a cover only for a 1 count. Harley maintains the headlock. Willow with the back tag. Right into the forearm of Willow Nightingale.
Scores with a big elbow strike. Now the Babes of Wrath.
Double team on Julia Hart. Back suplex. Only setup capacity for 45 people, says via WrestleTix. Looks more like people, looks like more people on TV. That's why these venues work. These are the types of venues that work for AEW. It's not the 10,000 seat arenas or anything like that. It's these arenas here that hold that amount of people and makes it look bigger on TV. It's a nice look. And I'm always a big fan of balcony seating. I like balcony seating as a disabled member of the wrestling community. Sometimes it's always hard to see. Sometimes, you know. Willow Nightingale just battering Sky Blue in the corner here. Sky Blue turns it into a roll-up, only gets a 2 count. Backslide from Willow Nightingale. 2 count. Oh, you're right into a short arm clothesline.
Tag made out to Harley Cameron. And now Sky Blue getting ping-ponged back and forth by the Babes of Wrath. And Kazuchika.
Uh-oh.
Into a splat.
Nobody there. Sky Blue goes to make the tag to Julia Hart. Julia Hart clocks Willow off the apron, not allowing her to make the tag.
The Shop AEW Black Friday. 5 days.
Nice standing moonsault from Julia Hart.
Harley Cameron able to kick out 5 days of deals. Kicks off today with up to 40% off site-wide. Today's deal, pre-order the new AEW Unified Championship title belt and get 50% off the TBS or TNT Championship belt. Shop now exclusively at shopaew.com. And the Sisters of double team maneuver.
Certainly a sinister pairing. Sky Blue and whoa, Julia Hart there. Whoa, wait a second.
Harley, the roll up on Sky Blue. Julia was a bit out of position there, and Harley was able to maneuver herself into a roll up. And Sky, fireman's carry, but Harley fights her way out of it. Sky
misdirection off the rope. Sling blade, nicely done by Harley Cameron. Very nice sling blade.
You can hear the crowd erupting. Willow Nightingale urging
Harley running in with a body splash on Sky Blue. Sends her to the opposite corner. Another splash.
Has just skyrocketed in the last few months.
Every outing, this young girl improves. See how far she gets.
And one of the reasons what you talk about now,
oh no,
she has spent in the ring training and working on her craft before the show even begins.
Neckbreaker cover made. 2. The distraction by Julia Hart opened the door for Sky Blue to take the advantage as this semifinal contest, the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament, continues.
All right, picture in picture. We have Sky Blue and Harley Cameron in the ring right now. Remember, this match is for the AEW Women's Tag Team Title Tournament, so whoever wins this match moves on, I believe, to the finals. I believe it moves on to the finals, so this is a very important match right now. Julia Hart in there hitting Harley Cameron with the DDT. Harley Cameron needs to get a pin to Willow Nightingale in the worst way. She's fighting for her life, but Julia Hart is right on top of her with a side headlock, keeping her grounded in the middle of the ring, nowhere near her partner. This one is one of the semis, that's right. I believe the other match is probably going to happen on that episode of Collision, whether it's tomorrow night or Saturday. Who knows when the hell Collision's coming on. They always mix it up. Sky Blue tried to knock Willow Nightingale off the apron, only causing a distraction though, so I guess it's effective. Big suplex from Sky Blue on Harley Cameron. Ooh, Julia Hart pulls Willow Nightingale off the apron, getting her out of position. Sky Blue doing a good job of keeping Harley Cameron in her corner, not allowing her to get anywhere close to Willow Nightingale and getting that tag. Harley Cameron gets some separation, but Julia Hart answers back with a clothesline. Julia lifts Harley back up as we go back to the action.
Spot in the finals of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament on the line here tonight. The Sisters of Sin with the advantage on the Babes of Wrath. Julia Hart making the tightrope walk. Harley Cameron has been enduring the brunt of the punishment by the Sisters for the better part of the last few moments, Nigel.
They've done a great job.
Oh.
Cohesion, synergy, here's a cover.
The punt, the cover.
Quick tags in and out, able to work behind the official's back when the official has been distracted.
Tony, Sisters of Sin doing a great job of keeping Willow Nightingale out of her corner, limiting her ability to tag in for Harley Cameron.
Well, I think because Willow has the most experience. So
that's one way to enhance the tarantula.
Leg is hooked. Just a 2 count for Julia Hart there.
I said it before, a real sinister pairing. The Sisters of...
Oh, okay. My feed just went dead. Says experiencing technical issues. Nice. If you don't know what I mean, this is what's happening. Oh, it's completely dead. Now it's back.
Much needed tag, I might add.
Nightingale eagerly waiting. There it is.
Tags made on both sides. Julia Hart misses, but Willow Nightingale does it. 2 in a row. 3.
Willow's in there cleaning house.
Not a smile on Willow's face right now. She is serious.
Wow, what a kick. Jesus.
Up and into the corner, Sky Blue tagged in. I'm not sure if Willow Nightingale clocked that.
I don't think she did. A rare miscalculation from Nightingale. Look at
spine buster from Willow on the cover, but she's not the legal competitor. The legal competitor, Sky Blue, comes in there and starts pummeling away on Willow Nightingale.
Her own partner, as Sky now landing a powerful shot. Coming around the...
Oh, nice tornado DDT from Sky Blue.
And now the Sisters of Sin, the numbers advantage on Willow. Kicks from the front and back. Sky Blue covered. The far leg was hooked. Willow, though, explodes out.
And don't forget that we have coming up tomorrow night over on TNT, Thanksgiving Collision.
Yeah, you're right. Tomorrow night at 8.
On TNT, HBO Max, a special Thanksgiving night collision. And the third point in the Triangle of Madness, the Toxic Spider Tekla goes one-on-one with Ty Miller.
Whoa, Willow with the double suplex.
Let's see if Willow can win this right now.
You may have to do it on her own because nobody there in her corner to tag.
Oh, wait a minute.
I take that back.
Yeah.
Harley up as Willow. The Stampede sends down Sky Blue.
Second time.
Second time was the charm, the cover. 2.
Only a 2 count there.
A little bit of frustration there on Harley Cameron.
Well, Cameron absorbed a lot of punishment in this match, so if I was her, I'd get over and I'd make the tag as soon as I could.
Sky Blue kicks her way free, escapes the knee strike, sending Harley reeling back into the Sisters of Sin corner. A shot for Julia Hart, a roundhouse kick. I think that was a shin along the side of the head. The Russian leg.
Nice Russian leg sweep.
Harley Cameron.
And Harley, boy, she is learning moves. Not only learning moves, learning how to execute them with perfection.
That's the timing for Harley Cameron. That was most impressive in that sequence, but
bad timing there, giving the opportunity for Sky Blue. Oh my God!
A rough kick with the head trapped against the turnbuckle, and now Sky, the powerbomb. Julia Hart is legal for the Sisters, and Julia She likes that big swan diving moonsault press from the top, and she lands it. Oh no!
Oh, she overshot it.
There, 1, 2, and whoa!
Wow.
She overshot
Very
it.
smart on the part of Julia Hart. Halfway through the air, it looked as though Harley Cameron was trying to move out the way. So Hart did the right thing, got her feet down, and when Cameron didn't move, she at least got some impact.
Now, Harley flattened out by the sisters.
Nice way to save it, Nigel.
Very painful position to be bent over her own knees like that.
Cameron really caught that boot in the corner, though. I think she's been knocked loopy.
I agree. Absolutely.
Oh, Harley, though. Just a back kick there to Julia Hart, but the
Oh.
sisters. Pair of thrust kicks once again. Harley at the disadvantage. Hammer throw. Whoa, Willow reaching. Made the blind tag.
Yes, she did.
Meeting of the minds there with the sisters backstabber for Julia, lariat for Sky Blue, and now the Babe with the power.
Oh, what a power bomb from Willow Nightingale. Got her. Folded her up. Sisters of Sin eliminated.
Willow Nightingale now find themselves one win away from being crowned the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. And who will meet them in the finals? Will it be Megan Bain?
Gotta be Megan Bain and Marina Shafir.
Love bombs. And remember, Toni Storm, Mina Shirakawa, due to that victory this past Saturday at Full Gear, can pick the stipulation for their semifinal round match. Still to come tonight, Blue League action, Orange Cassidy, Claudio Castagnoli, Gold League action, Darby Allin, and Kevin Knight. John Moxley, Mascara, Dorada back in the Blue League. Plus, next, Samoa Joe, the new AEW World Champion live.
All right, commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, I should never go against my instincts. Fuck, I was gonna bet on Willow and Harley, but you and Shay got in my head about Tony and Mina versus Sisters of Sin. Hey, we never said we're experts. We never said we're experts. We just, we're just giving our perspective as fans, but, we get it wrong every once in a while. We get it wrong. I'm not as upset as Shay is going to be because of the Sisters of Sin taking the L, but I'm happy for the Babes of Wrath. I'm a big fan of Harley Cameron, big fan of Willow Nightingale, so you two cost me money, I'll exact my revenge. Well, that just means the next time there's a channel point gamble, you got to gamble more to recoup your losses. That's the way gambling goes. You lose and then you bet some more to recoup your loss. Give me a second. I am going to use the restroom really quickly. I'll be right back. Satina. Gotta let the Satina play. Gotta let Satina play, but I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second.
What in the hell is wrong with you, Flair? Where have you been? What in the hell are you Flair! Hello? What is wrong with you? Are you on goofball pills or something? What are you talking about? Get your ass in here.
You mad about what I said to Sting?
Do you understand what's going on out there?
Oh, God, where's the love?
No.
I got Sting covered. I own that little punk. I'm 1,501 against him, maybe 1,502. What are the chances of him beating me? Where's the love? Where's the love? Calm down. We're the two greatest wrestlers ever lived.
He should be dead. I stood over him and I crucified him in the center of the ring. He should be dead. Do you understand?
Well, maybe he's a cat with 9 lives, but he ain't got 10. I own Sting. In this business, you got some guys' numbers, and some guys' numbers you don't have. I got Sting's number. You see him out there? He's shaking like a rat.
Shut up, Rick.
He's gone. Nature Boy, I will kick his ass.
Well, let me tell you something.
Look at the sheep. Look at them.
Okay.
Holy shit, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Let me tell you about the
I'll call you on
plan.
the cell phone. Same number?
You don't want a problem with me, Rick.
No, I don't.
You don't want a problem with me. Because I will never wrestle that man.
I love this business. I just want to have a good time. Please, I love you.
Calm down. I love you.
I got Sting. Don't worry. Woo! Woo, woo, woo! Jesus. Hey, all right, the Hulkamania.
What in the hell is wrong with you, Flair? Where have you been? What in the hell are you Flair!
Hello? What is wrong with you?
Are you on goofball pills or something?
What are you talking about?
Get your ass in here.
You mad about what I said to Sting?
Do you understand what's going on out there?
Oh, God, where's the love?
No.
I got Sting covered. I own that little punk. I'm 1,501 against him, maybe 1,502. What are the chances of him beating me? Where's the love? Where's the love? Calm down. We're the two greatest wrestlers that ever lived.
He should be dead. I stood over him and I crucified him in the center of the ring. He should be dead. Do you understand?
Well, maybe he's a cat with 9 lives, but he ain't got 10. I own Sting. In this business, you got some guys' numbers, and some guys' numbers you don't have. I got Sting's number. You see him out there? He's shaking like a rat.
Shut up, Rick.
He's gone. Nature Boy, I will kick his ass.
Well, let me tell you something.
Look at the sheep. Look at them.
Okay.
Holy shit, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Let me tell you about the plan.
I'll call you on the cell phone. Same number?
You don't want a problem with me, Rick.
No, I don't. You
don't want a problem with me. Because I will never wrestle that man.
I love this business. I just want to have a good time. Please, I love you.
Calm down. I love you.
I got Sting. Don't worry. Woo! Woo, woo, woo! Jesus. Hey, all right, the Hulkamania.
What in the hell is wrong with you, Flair? Where have you been? What in the hell are you Flair!
Hello? What is wrong with you?
Are you on goofball pills or something?
What are you talking about?
Get your ass in here.
You mad about what I said to Sting?
Do you understand what's going on out there?
Oh, God, where's the love?
No.
I got Sting covered. I own that little punk. I'm 1,501 against him, maybe 1,502. What are the chances of him beating me? Where's the love? Where's the love? Calm down. We're the two greatest wrestlers that ever lived.
He should be dead. I stood over him and I crucified him in the center of the ring. He should be dead. Do you understand?
Well, maybe he's a cat with 9 lives, but he ain't got 10. I own Sting. In this business, you got some guys' numbers, and some guys' numbers you don't have. I got Sting's number. You see him out there? He's shaking like a rat.
Shut up, Rick.
He's gone. Nature Boy, I will kick his ass.
Well, let me tell you something.
Look at the sheep. Look at them.
Okay.
Holy shit, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Let me tell you
I'll
about the
call
plan.
you on the cell phone. Same number?
You don't want a problem with me, Rick.
No, I don't.
You don't want a problem with me. Because I will never wrestle that man.
I love this business. I just want to have a good time. Please, I love you.
Calm down. I love you.
I got Sting. Don't worry. Woo! Woo, woo, woo! Jesus. Hey, all right, the Hulkamania.
What in the hell is wrong with you, Flair? Where have you been? What in the hell are you Flair!
Hello? What is wrong with you?
Are you on goofball pills or something?
What are you talking about?
Get your ass in here.
You mad about what I said to Sting?
Do you understand what's going on out there?
Oh, God, where's the love?
No.
I got Sting covered. I own that little punk. I'm 1,501 against him, maybe 1,502. What are the chances of him beating me? Where's the love? Where's the love? Calm down. We're the two greatest wrestlers that ever lived.
He should be dead.
Apologies.
I think it's time for Hook to stand on his own.
But we're back, and they're showing the recap of what happened between Hook. Hook was a mole, it looks like. Damn, Samoa Joe was leaking, man.
Incredible. Incredible. Some of my best work. And finally, all of you can have a champion that is worthy enough to be called the greatest in this industry. So without further ado, I want to bring out here the linchpin of this grand endeavor. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Hook.
Hey, if you stuck around during those advertisements, I appreciate your company, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Hey, Joe, you were right. All these rednecks are too stupid to realize they're looking at the greatest second-generation wrestler this business has ever seen.
Wow.
So do me a favor. Whose house?
We saw the arrival.
Bold-faced lie right there. I was just going through my head all the second-generation wrestlers. I was like, he's better than Cody?
And I think that gave us a signal, if I can use that there would be some sort of confrontation. But I'm telling you, right now, Swerve is outnumbered. He's going to come out here.
He was outnumbered at the end of Full Gear, but he laid waste to the Ops Dojo.
Finally stood beside former AEW World Champion.
He's not coming out the traditional way.
Now he's circling the current champion.
Draped in that chain and also armed with that staple gun provided to him by Prince Nana.
Uh-oh. That's the music of Hangman Page. You know he wants revenge. He's got a chain of his own. Better than Eddie, Brett, Dom, Planet Stasiak? I don't think so. Oh! Just cracked the bottle over the head of one of the Ops Dojo members.
Dropping that man with just one swift shot.
Look at the other members of the dojo surrounding Joe and the champions.
They're going for it with the change. That gives them somewhat a way to negate that numbers disadvantage.
And meanwhile, Shibata, Hook, Hobbs, and the AEW World Champion Samoa Joe.
Oh, Swerve's got a staple gun.
This is a lesson for the Ops Dojo.
Jesus Christ.
Don't rely on the Ops to have your back.
Hangman the chain, Swerve the staple gun.
My God.
And it's still hard to believe.
It's the reckless endangerment segment of the show.
It took a while, didn't it? Both former world champions, both just tremendous athletes, and now it is on between these two men and the Ops.
This is really taking things a little far. Want to make a statement to the Ops.
Oh, no.
Two young guys. Whoa!
Members of the Ops Dojo being made examples of by Hangman.
That's crazy. This is somebody call the cops.
And the Ops to come down, but it's going to be the referees.
Page has stricken such a vitriolic history. The physicality, the brutality they've given to
Family programming.
They are ready
Kids watch this show.
Path toward the ups.
Hangman and Swerve, their fury unleashed here on the Ops Dojo.
Kids watch this show. Come on now.
Something tells me it won't be long before these two men get their hands on the Ops, get their hands on the AEW World Champion, Samoa Joe. Fans coming up next, Blue League action.
Next up, we're going to see Jon Moxley take on Mascara Dorada.
Moxley face off, but Mox had these words back at Full Gear this past Saturday.
Oh, great. Camera guy. Perfect. Tell us about how to win matches around here. Tell us about who's the winner and who's the loser.
Jon Moxley! And he taps out! Again!
I'm doing just fine right now. And Kyle O'Reilly is taking a trip to the hospital tonight. These conglomeration guys, they ain't got no durability. Darby Allin, Mr. Big Hero, he's been in the hospital, what, like 2-3 times?
That's Darby's bat! Sting's bat in the head of Darby!
These guys ain't real pro wrestlers, none of them. They don't know what the life's about. They never lived the life.
Moxley visibly frustrated.
I thought Kyle O'Reilly had it in him. He was a real pro wrestler at one point, but now he's gonna go to the hospital tonight.
And O'Reilly was being attended to. This is...
It ain't over, man.
He is pissed off that Kyle O'Reilly made Jon Moxley quit.
You gotta celebrate your careers into an early grave. I've seen people celebrate this company to near extinction, okay? We ain't got no time to celebrate, because there's another fight tomorrow. There's another match tomorrow. The battle continues tomorrow. They'll celebrate in the regular season, man. Because the playoffs about to start.
Damn. Here comes Jon Moxley. I don't know from where he's coming from. He's getting his shit slapped out of him by Marina Shafir. Some weird kink. It's like some weird kink. He likes getting slapped in the face by Marina Shafir. Look at that. That's just so weird. That is weird.
The Continental Classic set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching person from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 230.
He's got to go at it by himself. Continental Classic rules. Nobody at ringside. Just the competitors.
Little backstage news from earlier today. Orange Cassidy burst into Tony Khan's office, wanting his match with Claudio Cassidy.
Renee definitely steps on his pills during their amorous endeavors. Wow. I definitely did not want to know anything about that.
After the attack that we just saw.
I definitely thought they should keep that to themselves.
To Kyle O'Reilly twice in the span of 10 days, an unprecedented task, but it was after the bell, the damage done. Kyle O'Reilly out of the tournament, his partner Roderick Strong stepping into his place in the Blue League, Nigel.
Yeah, well, it's interesting that we heard Moxley say, apropos, who was the winner and who was the real loser? Yeah, he tapped out, but O'Reilly now out of the Continental Classic, and that means Roderick Strong.
Here you go, Mike. I'll give you an easy way to get your points back.
Mexico City, Mexico, weighing 167 pounds.
Mascara Dorada was part of that trios match on the tailgate brawl this past Saturday that bled into Full Gear, and he looked exceptional, especially mixing it up, not just with Hechicero, but Kazuchika Okada and Konosuke Takeshita, two phenomenal tournament wrestlers. Another head-turning performance by Mascara Dorada this past Saturday at Full Gear as he, Neon, and Mystico retain the CMLL World Trios Championship.
There you go.
And now Dorada entering
Mascara Dorada, Jon Moxley, or a draw, whichever you think is going to be the winner. Go ahead and gamble your channel points.
Means that everybody in each league wrestles everybody. And of course, as with all Continental,
Crowd getting on Moxley's case for tapping out against Kyle O'Reilly at Full Gear.
Draw 1 point to both competitors and absolutely no outside interference. That is why Jon Moxley left Marina Shafir on the other side of the barricade.
I think that's the most important rule when it comes to the Death Riders. No outside interference. That's what they've been using throughout this run here in AEW.
Yeah, we saw how that worked out for Darby Allin after Pac promised a straight-up wrestling match. As we see at the bottom of your screen, competitors rounding out the Blue League. Dorada and Jon Moxley, of course. Orange Cassidy, Claudio Castagnoli, as you mentioned, Tony. And then Konosuke Takeshita, the Alpha, winner of this year's G1 Climax in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And Roderick Strong, the 6th man in the Blue League bracket.
Yeah, Roderick is angry as Orange. Well, maybe not as angry as Orange Cassidy, but angry enough about Kyle O'Reilly and what happened.
And you see World's End coming up live on pay-per-view on HBO Max Saturday, December 27th. And you will see the semifinal round and the final round of the 2025 Continental Classic on the same night. Last year in the finals, it was Kazuchika Okada, Will Ospreay. A phenomenal match, which saw Okada retain the Continental Championship. Great agility shown there by Mascara Dorada.
Interesting clash of styles in this one. I want to labour the point, but obviously Mascara Dorada, known for high flying, lightning quick offense. Jon Moxley, a real street fighter, a brawler. Certainly he'll try to turn the style of this match to his favour.
Yeah, the more that this can just be a dogfight, benefits Jon Moxley hugely, especially Moxley coming off
Ow.
a series of losses.
Moxley stepping on the digits of Mascara Dorada.
Moxley, the worst we've ever seen in his AEW career, Tony.
Yeah, it was.
He's got control of the wrist. Shoots him off the ropes. Back handspring from Dorada. Backflip to evade the attack.
Really strong front.
Somehow he's managed to convince the rest of the Death Riders he's still a winner.
Yeah, that he won the match almost, but he didn't.
Okay. Yeah.
Jon Moxley into the ring. Dorada.
Moxley. Oh, Moxley. Wow. I'm not used to seeing Moxley do that.
The top of the safety rail, which is padded.
Unorthodox Jon Moxley, you never know what he's going to do. Unusual to see him fly like this, but perhaps that's one of the reasons why came ever so close to landing head first into that guardrail, and that could have ended this match.
He hit the tapioca stevia.
Of his
man.
blind opponent, Mascara Dorada.
Well, you would certainly give the advantage when it comes to agility and high flying to Dorada, but perhaps
Dorada evades the attack, springboards off the top rope, crossbody.
This one to come into submissions.
Now Dorada building up some speed, some momentum over the ropes, just leapt over the ropes. Moxley grabbed him. Nope, Dorada sends Moxley off of the stage.
You got to be careful with that stage. That's how Adam Cole busted his ankle. Oh! Christ, he cracked him good with that one.
Not the way we expected.
He got him good.
Just look at this. Very little way of protecting himself once he was committed to the dog.
Jeez.
Jon Moxley knew that only too well.
Just a swift elbow strike shutting down Mascara Dorada. And now Moxley with the advantage. And Nigel, in this round robin situation, wait a second,
Moxley with the cover, not hooking the leg. And he gets the shoulder up, so he switches to the other side. The same situation there. Dorada gets the shoulder up. And a kick to the spine, unnecessary.
I mean, it's not win or go home. It's win, accumulate 3 points, accumulate 6, 9. I mean, however you go about it, getting to the top of your league.
You're playing the long game. There's no question about that. And certainly, if you look at guys like Kazuchika Okada, Takeshita, two men who've got great experience.
Right in the kisser.
That's why they're favorites.
Jon Moxley with
every time I see that, I get that Family Guy. I get Family Guy stuck in my head. Pow, right in the kisser. Power right in the kisser. Power right in the kisser. So, again, tomorrow, obviously, with it being Thanksgiving and obviously Thursday, we usually take the day off anyway. So we're taking off Thursday tomorrow. So no stream or anything tomorrow. We'll be back on Friday with Friday Night SmackDown. And come join us 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you plan on watching Friday Night SmackDown. So you don't have to watch it alone. You can come hang out with us and talk wrestling with us in the chat. We'd love to have you. Keep Mike company. And that'll be on Friday. And then Saturday, we'll be watching Survivor Series, the PLE, exclusively here on Twitch. Not on YouTube for Saturday, just Twitch. So hopefully you can come join us. We would love to have you here in chat talking wrestling. As always, there's also a possibility of there being a Sunday stream. I want to see if maybe I could find some stuff to watch on stream. Maybe from the WWE Vault. Go from the WWE Vault, something, you know, before we start the gaming. Whatever the gaming is going to be. As Mascara Dorada gets pushed off the ropes by Jon Moxley. Who doesn't look too happy to be facing a luchador right now. Looks like Moxley's rearranging some furniture, pulling over the steps. Make sure you listen to the podcast before Survivor Series so you can follow along with who's going to win the Ringside Rundown Championship belt. It will come down to the men's War Games match. That's right. That's right. Shay and I doing our predictions for War Games. The only match that separates her and I in our predictions is the men's War Games match. So definitely check that out and see who's going to take home the Ringside Rundown Prediction Championship. Oh! Mascara Dorada sends Moxley into the steel steps. Whoa! Nice Rana from Mascara Dorada. Oh!
Creative offense there.
How about this? Dorada taking it to Moxley on the floor. We thought just the opposite would happen.
As Dorada now to the top finds his foot.
Tornillo.
Arm drag Moxley.
Into an arm drag.
Showing on the part of the former champion. Rebounded back into the ring. The kick combination from Mascara Dorada. Dorada now.
Oh, code red. Moxley kicks out.
Coming close to a huge victory against a former AEW World Champion. The Golden Mask perhaps looking to go to the top perch again. Yes.
Better be careful here.
Such ease. Cat-like agility, but oh, wait a second.
Moxley does the smart thing. Maybe not. Oh, Tornillo.
Such great agility, like a cat landing on his feet. Just look at this, extremely risky. You've got to rely on your opponent being there to break your fall, and that's exactly what happened.
Excellent, Taquito there. It's a Tornillo.
Moxley to the
Tornillo.
Continental Classic group stage matchup, 20-minute time limit, 3 points to the winner. 1 point to each competitor in the event of a draw. Everyone banned from ringside. Dorada now with Moxley.
Oh, Moxley with the snap cutter.
And already we have seen Kyle Fletcher with 3 points in his win. Still to come, we have Orange Cassidy and Claudio Castagnoli here tonight.
Plus Darby Allin and the Jet Kevin Knight in Gold League action. Still to come is Moxley punishing Dorada with those right hands in the corner. Referee Aubrey Edwards trying to take Moxley out of the corner, but a momentary lapse by Moxley.
Oh!
Bringing him down with that neck breaker. Now Dorada collects the arms, makes the cover, and Moxley able to kick out.
I think Dorada thought he had that one for sure after that.
Taking his time.
Armbar.
Doesn't have the full extension on the armbar.
The Kazuchika. Dorada's fighting for it, but we've seen how Jon Moxley is prone to bouts of panic.
Yeah, he's panicking right now.
Guarantee you Marina Shafir has schooled Moxley on how to survive the armbar. Just one of Marina Shafir's training partners, Ronda Rousey, made a living with the armbar.
Oh, but Moxley.
How about turning that around?
And passes the guard, now battering Dorada with those blows to the head, and now Moxley on the...
Oh, man. A running knee right to the side of the head.
Moxley once again trucking Dorada.
That was on the neck or the trapezius. I'm not so sure, but that caught Dorada.
They're going for the Death Rider. Nobody there. Small package. Ooh, that was close.
Oh, close.
The golden mask almost scoring.
Oh!
Great extension of the thrust kick.
And caught him with it.
Moxley is down. Don't look around. Cover it. He's going to do what he's got to do, right?
Moxley down, Dorada to the top, perhaps 3 points in sight. Mascara, Dorada,
450. Moxley kicks out at 2.95.
It's about right now where I think you would see members of the Death Riders come to Jon Moxley's aid, but they cannot in this match.
Everything ends in the middle of the ring. The better man leaves with the 3 points.
First 3 points in the Blue League of the Continental Classic on the line in this match. Dorada once again drops Moxley. Ascends to the top. Dorada gains his footing. And the
shooting star, but lands right on the knees.
Dorada as Moxley now.
He's got a choke.
Choke is in. Not a choke, it's actually a sleeper, but either way, Dorada is fading here.
That is crazy.
No way out, though.
Moxley compresses the carotid artery. Mascara, Dorada goes out.
Wow.
Moxley collects 3 points.
It was the ground game that prevailed in this one, guys, without a doubt.
As we take a look at the table for the Blue League, Jon Moxley, the first points on the board.
Mike, you get 8K channel points. Congratulations, Mike. You get 8K channel points.
In the Blue League main event match here tonight on Dynamite as Marina Shafir, now that the match has concluded, allowed to come to the ring. And
boy, Moxley's hurting, guys. He got up, but he's in a lot of pain.
Jon Moxley realized he was in trouble on more than one occasion this match. Oh, wait a second.
Marina Shafir and Megan Bayne, of course, part of the semifinal duo in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament. They will face the Timeless Love Bombs, Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa.
Moxley doesn't know what to do.
To the finals earlier tonight, and the Timeless Love Bombs, by winning the four-way this past Saturday at Collision, can pick the stipulation for their semifinal clash with Shafir and Bayne.
Johnny! You are not dreaming. Your eyes do not deceive you. This is timeless Toni Storm, live and in living color, darling. And judging by your actions the past few weeks, I am also the toughest, most resilient, least bitchy person standing in this ring. Now, Despite your love of cargo pants, I really like you, Johnny. But when you operate in fear, where you operate in hate, I operate in love. And what I do for love is far more violent than you could ever imagine, Johnny. Now, I would love to stay and chat all night, just us gals. But I have a message for your cavewoman daughter. As per our victory at Full Gear, my lover and I will decide the stipulation for our semi-final contest. And it has to be brutal enough to exact our revenge. It must be entertaining enough for all these sickos. Now, I have stayed awake for 4 nights straight, and I just can't come up with a match. So this morning, I woke up, and I rolled over, and I saw my sweet, sweet Mina.
Braun panties match? Wow. Wow. Mina Shirakawa.
And I realized...
Jeez, Lou.
I haven't got her anything for Christmas.
Bonk indeed, buddy.
Merry early Christmas. My gift to you, the heads of 2 slot tarts on a silver platter.
Uh-oh.
Next Wednesday, no tags, no countouts, no disqualifications in a hardcore holiday deathmatch.
Hardcore holiday deathmatch.
Wow.
Timeless love bombs. Marina Shafir, the Megasis, Megan Bayne, the semifinals.
Marina wants to do it now.
Face the Babes of Wrath for the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship.
Wow, it is going to be quite an affair. And you saw that time that Shafir wanted to get right to Toni Storm, but John Moxley knew better.
Toni Storm, she could have just gone to shop AEW.
John looking for that mother's milk submission from Marina. I don't know. She scares the shit out of me.
Chris Statlander, it is hard to dispute that you are the greatest in the galaxy right now. Such an incredible title defense at Full Gear, making you now only the 2nd woman in AEW history to pin Mercedes Moné. So, of course, this all begs the question, what is next for you?
You know, I've been wanting to ask that same thing to every woman in the locker room. No, to every woman in this business. What is next for Chris Statlander? You can really tell what you've done by the looks on people's faces, and all that I've seen is disbelief. Disbelief that I'm the only person to win both the TBS and the world titles. Disbelief that I'm the only person to beat both Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné. I am begging you to believe it. You know, none of that was possible until I did it. So why should I stop now? The way I see it, we have 3 options. We can either turn and face the past, we can stay put in the present, or we could head off into the future. I know where I'm going, so who's coming with me?
Okay. All right. Well, there is that from the champ, Chris Statlander. Once again, please, ladies and gentlemen, check out the latest episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast. Just dropped this morning. It is myself and Shay Hickson giving you our thoughts on AEW Full Gear, complete with match ratings for each match, and also our predictions for Survivor Series this weekend. So if you want to check out our predictions for Survivor Series to see who's going to be winning the Ringside Rundown Predictions Championship, go ahead and check out that episode. All these wrestlers are so zany, so wacky. I love it. I love it. Don't forget, for all updates of the Ringside Rundown, including content, podcast episodes, and anything going on with the streams, check us out in Discord. Come join our Discord server. We would love to have you there. Discord is where we keep everybody updated on everything going on with the streams and Ringside Rundown content. Plus, it's a place where you guys can communicate with each other on anything like movies, music, TV shows, gaming, sports, whatever you like. It's all there in the Discord server, so check it out. When you get a chance, hit that green check mark to verify that you are a human being and not a robot, and you can enjoy the Discord server. Almost done the commercials. "24 hours of Elf" sounds horrible. Who the hell thought that that was a good idea? Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Consider Die Hard a Christmas movie.
Giving AEW Dynamite live on TBS and HBO Max as the Continental Classic action continues tonight from Nashville.
This is a Gold League match in the Continental Classic. Set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Seattle, Washington, weighing 175 pounds, Darby Aliin.
My Twitch glitch had to close it all down to get back in. Oh no! That sucked. You missed it. You missed what happened. Absolutely nothing.
Everybody does have their limits indeed. At Full Gear, we almost saw the limit of this man. Started out as a traditional wrestling match, and Pac, one of the most brutal dismantlings of a human being I've ever seen.
I missed the commercials.
About to compete in his first career Continental Classic match. But before that, fans, you are watching All Elite Wrestling on TBS, brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Keep your career moving forward. Visit careers.progressive.com.
You know, you guys were saying that everyone has their limits. I'm not so sure with Darby. I've said it so many times. Look at it. He's banged up. You can see it, but it's like it just...
Tony, he has second-degree burns. That's worse than banged up.
Well, I was talking about the elbow right there, but yeah, those second-degree burns, of course, came at blood and guts, but he just bounces back every time.
Darby's all right.
One of the most resilient wrestlers of all time. He's made it to the summit of Mount Everest.
Right. Even Mount Everest couldn't take him down.
Carnovo tie-up, the Jet.
Darby Allin is a good wrestler. He doesn't really need the gimmicky stuff that he does to show that he's a good wrestler. He has wrestling skill. It's just all the other stuff that overshadows everything.
Show of respect between these two athletes.
Tonight we'll be looking to expunge the pinfall loss at Full Gear that gave Ricochet the first AEW National Championship reign.
That's right. Kevin Knight was part of the field in that
hammerlock
gauntlet match.
Turned into a wrist lock.
Now with a huge opportunity here
Back leg trip.
In the Continental Classic Gold.
Maintaining control of the wrist.
Earlier tonight, defeated the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada for the
Kip up into a side headlock from Darby.
Action to collect the first 3 points in the Gold League.
Hey now.
Like how Darby keeping it on the ground. Let's not forget that we got a big
hip toss, arm drag.
Collision tomorrow night. Thanksgiving.
Make sure you're watching Collision tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. I'm not going to be watching it.
Yeah. Blue League action.
But we're going to miss Takeshita versus Roderick Strong. That's good.
Tomorrow night. Both men looking for their first 3 points. Bastard Pac.
Pac versus Speedwall. Man, we're missing some good stuff.
But of course, it is one-on-one. That means that somewhere down the line, Knight and Bailey will have to meet one-on-one. As does it mean we will see a rematch between Darby Allin and Pac, and still to come tonight, our main event. Oh, nice slip there by Kevin Knight, avoiding the side headlock. Orange Cassidy, Claudio Castagnoli, Gold League action as O'Connor roll attempted by Darby Allin. Boom. Scores on the face of Darby, and Knight.
Oh no, that could be bad.
Darby hobbling out of the ring.
That could be bad.
And Nigel, this is not how you want to start the first few moments of a round-robin tournament.
Well, exactly. We've talked about the long game before, and injuries like that, they can stay with you for months. Every time you have a new match, a new opponent, the same injury limits your ability.
Oh! Kevin Knight.
Sense of timing by the judge.
That was nice.
Great start for Kevin Knight. In my mind, this is his match to lose.
I agree. It seemed like Darby was trying to stay away from him. Then Darby went after him on the side. But Kevin Knight is just spectacular. The kid can do so much.
Oh, Darby. Wow, Darby. Sends Knight crashing out to the barricade.
Oh, Darby flying to the outside.
The injury to Darby, Nigel, he may have misjudged his placement there. He landed pretty hard on the floor.
Not sure if we'll get a chance to see that again. This match moving quickly so far forward.
So Fed has an injury on Raw, so Little Brother has to copy on their show. Pathetic elites in the mud.
Suplex the Jet. Kevin Knight with the advantage on Darby Allin here in his Gold League matchup in the 2025 Continental Classic. Don't go anywhere.
Commercial break. Picture in picture. Darby and Kevin Knight down on the ground. Neither man to get an advantage yet. Neither man to their feet. Knight seems to be the first to his feet. Darby Allin still down. Knight hip tosses Darby Allin into the ring. Comes off the ropes with like a low shoulder tackle. Goes for the cover and only gets a 2 count. Once again, we are multi-streaming on YouTube. So if you want to check out the YouTube, do me a favor, drop a like on the YouTube. That would be greatly appreciated. If you go here, we're also multi-streaming and watching the Dynamite. I did. Well, thank you very much for leaving a like on the YouTube. I appreciate it very, very much. You know, the more likes and everything, the more it gets pushed out to the algorithm and whatnot. And I think we're like 78 subs away from 2,000. So hopefully we get that 2,000 by the end of the year, like I hope. It's surprising that with the movies and Peacemaker shows that Cena does, that he still hosts Wipeout. Yeah, that is very interesting, isn't it? Hey, gotta make money somehow. That guy is always working. Darby Allin fighting out of the hammerlock. Kevin Knight stays on him, though. Off the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl. Into a takedown of the wrist. Mahi Straw cradle by Darby Allin. And only a 2 count. Holy shit. Darby Allin just went head first into the top turnbuckle. Like literally forehead first into the top turnbuckle. Holy shit. That was nuts. Are you going to Golden Corral for Thanksgiving? No. No, Golden Corral can't do for me what Thanksgiving does. I'm going to go to Mom's house. Going to Mom's house for Thanksgiving. Grandma's cooking. Way better than Golden Corral, I'll tell you that much.
Darby Allin, Kevin Knight, one-on-one here live tonight. Blue League
Woo.
action in the 2025 Continental Classic.
Caught him.
Excuse me, Gold League after Joe drop kick.
Darby goes all the way to the outside.
And Kevin
Turkey ham turducken, no roast pork.
Gold League with 3 points, and Kevin Knight
A roast pork shoulder.
Darby Allin's head, specifically his face, Nigel, and Darby has been through some tough sledding.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's my favorite.
Best to get to the outside of the ring.
Grandma's cooking, can't beat it.
Kevin Knight's having to work really hard to get Darby Allin back in the ring, because obviously you can only beat him, or at least pin him or submit him inside the ring.
Oh.
On the outside, it favors Darby Allin.
And sweeps out the leg of Kevin Knight. And Darby.
Oh, no.
Darby laid out full with that drop kick, and it rocketed Kevin Knight and his spine into the barricade.
This is the competition that makes the Continental Classic so wonderful to be a part of, just to watch it and to call it.
Jeez.
Darby Allin.
Jeez, Darby Allin.
Saturday, Nigel, at Full Gear when Darby landed that drop kick from the top rope to Pac on the floor.
Yeah. Damage to himself. But wait a second.
Last Supper. Kevin Knight kicked out of it.
Pinfall attempt from Darby.
Yeah, it's called the Last
Darby,
Supper.
Again, as we mentioned, suffering those second-degree
Usually
burns
people
2
don't kick
weeks
out
ago.
of it.
Hence that heavy wrap on his right arm. Now the hammer throw. Oh, Kevin Knight hangs onto the ropes. Darby didn't have enough to send him flying with the hammer throw that time. Knight able to avoid, elevates over the top, leapfrog. Great anticipation by Darby, and a scorpion death drop. Great anticipation there by Kevin Knight, able to counter out of it. Darby a swing, and both.
Oh my God!
Both men go down.
What a collision by both men.
Fans, as you see the two guys just giving it their all. Winter is coming to Atlanta Wednesday, December 10th. Going to be there in Atlanta for our...
That was some horrendous ring ride. It was pretty bad, wasn't it?
Collision, Saturday, December 13th.
It was bad.
Manchester, England for a holiday bash. Dynamite and Collision, Wednesday, December 17th in Manchester. AEWTIX.com.
Kevin Knight, elbow strike. Send Darby back up the ramp. Knight, the springboard. No. Darby close the distance. And
Uh-oh.
Knight,
Oh!
DDT on the ramp.
Very little give there, just a little bit of carpeting. Wood underneath. Spiking Allen, but now he's got to drag his dead body weight.
And Knight electing perhaps for a countout victory. It's still 3 points all the same if Darby.
Slave driver TK making the roster work overseas at the holidays. What a monster. He learned from Vince McMahon.
It's not a coward's way at all. It is a smart move in this tournament.
And after all Darby's been through over the last few months, it would be understandable were he not able to meet the count. But Kevin Knight.
Wow.
The top
Whoa. Took his head right off.
F out of here. That's what Knight calls it, and that was spectacular. Just look at this. He knew that his opponent was coming back in.
Damn.
And he had to take him down to stop it. But back now, he's looking to put this beyond the hopes.
UFO splash, nobody there, no water in the pool.
Comes up.
Code red. Woo, that was close.
Able to kick out. But how many more of those does Darby have up his sleeve?
The eyes Darby Allin's skull rolling around like marbles right now. There's enough cognition to plan his next offensive move, perhaps a coffin drop.
Boy, he is defiant, isn't Darby? He's going to go up top. Doesn't matter how he's hurting.
Knight sweeps out the legs of Darby. Now Darby inverted in the corner.
What would be the tree of woe? Oh, my goodness.
What's Kevin Knight got in mind? Kevin Knight, coast to coast. Ho, ho. Whoa.
That's got to be the move of the tournament so far.
Coast to coast.
Knight brings Darby out of the corner. One fluid motion to the top.
UFO splash.
Kevin Knight, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, he beat Darby Allin. Whoa.
Kevin Knight's biggest win.
Whoa.
No question about that, but we asked at the outset, does Darby Allin have a limit?
Damn.
Just saw it. Just look at this. I've never seen a man with such agility. The entire way across the ring with ease. You saw the impact. And once Darby Allin was down, second attempt, you could see it was his rib cage into the rib cage of his opponent. A deep hook and the biggest victory in his career in AEW.
Wow.
As we take a look at the updated table, Kevin Knight, Kyle Fletcher tied at the top with 3 points here in the Gold League. As Kevin Knight, a spectacular victory here to cap off the Gold League action tonight on Dynamite. Remember our main event, the Blue League clash between Orange Cassidy and Claudio Castagnoli.
Yeah, I think I said biggest win of the tournament. You were right.
That is the biggest win of the tournament.
Love seeing this handshake for the Jet Kevin Knight.
Because you would think Darby had this one.
Kevin Knight, but your heart has to go out to Darby Allin. Nowhere near 100% tonight.
Kevin Knight out to an early lead here with 4 more matches to go in his Continental Classic campaign. But this past Saturday, FTR made history once again.
At the end of the day, FTR, Dax and Cash will be the absolute best tag team of all time, bar none.
Got new champions, new tag team champions, new
Ring of Honor
World Tag Team Champions, IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. They did it! They did it!
For a 3rd time in all Elite Wrestling, FTR can call themselves champions. TNT HBO Max, part of Thanksgiving Collision, we will hear from the newly crowned AEW World Tag Team Champions, FTR. Coming up next, our main event, Orange Cassidy, Claudio Castagnoli.
Commercial break. Let's see. Anything else I need to promote before we get the heck out of here? The last 15 minutes of the stream. Make sure you check us out on TikTok. If you want highlights of the stream, all the short form content that gets posted on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of that stuff. Go check it out on TikTok if you have a TikTok account. No funny TikTok dances though, just highlights of the stream. No TikTok dances or TikTok trends or anything like that. I am going to start working on trying to get the TikTok live to be a part of every stream, not just sporadically, to increase our viewership and see if I can increase it to TikTok as well, kind of branch out, bring more people in. You know, it's all the trial and error, you know? Some things work, some things don't. Eric has a 60-minute reel of him doing 6'7". Nope, that's a lie. That's a lie. We're not going to lie to the people. That's not going to happen. That there is no such thing in existence. So if you're looking for that, you're going to be sorely disappointed. There is nothing like that in existence. Mike is a liar. Mike is a liar. How dare you lie to the people, Mike? You fool, you could have told them, is Mike telling the truth? Go check out the TikTok and see for yourself. I think people know me better than that. I think people know me better than that to know that I don't follow trends. I'm too old, man. I can't lie to people anymore. It's just not in me. I'm too old. Eddie Kingston.
You know what I feel about what happened with Hook and the thing, the pay-per-view, and I was fighting Shibata and the people broke it up. Shibata, I don't want to talk about Hook right now. Don't want to talk about it. I'm just... Anyway, Joe, I heard you mention my name. That's cool, dog. Listen, I'm not in line for a title shot right now, but you know what will make me get a title shot quicker is if I take out your homeboy Shibata on Collision.
Oh.
Why not? It's Thanksgiving. I beat the crap out of Shibata and then eat some, pumpkin pie, some other stuff. My mother will make some rice and beans and chicken. It'd be a good time. So let's go, Shibata. Me and you, Collision.
Well, Tony Khan was quick to make this one official for tomorrow night on Thanksgiving. Eddie Kingston.
He's going to have a match first and then Thanksgiving dinner.
Central, TNT, HBO Max, Thanksgiving Collision.
One man will be pulling for Shibata against his own foe. Is this man making his way to the ring now?
Your final bout tonight is a Blue League match in the Continental Classic, except for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing 252 pounds, Claudio Castagnoli.
The Bastard Pack, Daniel Garcia, Wheeler Yuta, waiting at the bottom of the stairs to greet Claudio Castagnoli here tonight. Of course, they must stay back. There's absolutely no interference in Continental Classic matches. 20-minute time limit, 3 points to the winner, 1 point to each competitor in the event of a draw. A loss nets you nothing.
Interesting to see what type state of mind Orange Cassidy will be in. We talked about Normally, as we know, Orange Cassidy very, very low-key to say the least, but not that way today. Thinking about what happened to Kyle O'Reilly.
I'd have to imagine both Roderick Strong and Orange Cassidy very emotionally charged heading into this tournament. Of course, being part of the Blue League, that means that at some point Roderick Strong and Orange Cassidy will have to face one another, as will John Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli.
Fuck! What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the hell was that? God damn.
Into the Continental Classic, we'll have to wrestle 5 matches in a little over the space of a month.
Jesus Christ, thank you for the bits, Mike.
But this one for Orange Cassidy,
seriously.
about more than just 3 points.
Yeah, it's personal.
The screen broke the glass. That's what it sounded like.
Close friend with Kyle O'Reilly. We'll be looking for not just the 3 points, to your point.
Oh my God.
A modicum of payback. because it would have been Kyle O'Reilly instead of Roderick Strong in the Blue League had O'Reilly not been injured after the match with Jon Moxley at Full Gear.
Oh my God, way to wake me up to make sure I'm still with us. It's the main event of tonight's Dynamite episode. Continental Classic action. Blue League, Orange Cassidy, Claudio Castagnoli, Orange with a backslide. Only gets a 2 count off the ropes. Casadora gets stopped.
Did not have the leverage.
Brings them back to a vertical base off the ropes. Sunset flipped attempt. Claudio will not go down. Back to a powerbomb position. Stops the momentum there. Small package. Ooh.
Very close. Had a tight grip. You saw how he crossed those ankles.
Tilts a world backbreaker on Orange Cassidy. Ends that. There you go. Claudio is a beast. Yes, he is. That is a apropos way to describe him. A straight up beast.
It was a great start for Orange Cassidy.
Good strategy for Cassidy from the get-go. Kept evading Castagnoli, but you had to realize at some point the bigger, more powerful man was going to get his shot in.
On the shoulders of Claudio Castagnoli is Orange Cassidy, who gets launched into the top turnbuckle.
Into that top turnbuckle. This is Claudio's third
Scheisse.
He's competed in all three. 2023 finishing with
That's an easy way to separate a shoulder.
Last year, 9 points. He was in it until the
oh, what a vicious uppercut.
On the final night, to Commander is what eliminated Claudio Castagnoli.
Claudio is going for the Gotch neutralizer. Orange sense it. Oh, these vicious kicks from Orange Cassidy. Oh my God.
Trying to get under Castagnoli's
oh!
Kick.
And that was on target. Claudio is staggering.
Cassidy on the move, swinging a miss by Castagnoli. And Cassidy, arm drag.
Arm drag.
The larger man.
Hey, in less than a minute, ladies and gentlemen, the last Twitch advertisement break is going to show up on your screen. If you would like to support the channel and have a full 30 days of no ads, exclusive emotes to use in chat, and 15% off our Ringside Rundown merchandise store, and a special section of our Discord opens up where you can watch the shows that I am reacting to. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below for $5.99.
How about this one?
Yeah, the bastard Pack. And Speedball Mike Bailey.
Pack versus Speedball Mike Bailey. I can't believe I'm missing Collision tomorrow. I'm going to have to DVR it. It looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
Kingston Katsuyori Shibata just made official a few moments ago. Castagnoli under the bottom rope.
Thanksgiving has historically been the biggest night in pro wrestling. We expect a big, big night for all of our fans tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Orange Cassidy dodges the incoming Castagnoli once again, and now Cassidy was thinking DDT on the floor, but instead,
oh!
Cassidy.
Oh!
Bounced back and
holy shit!
Barricade Claudio Castagnoli with the advantage in tonight's main event. The action continues. Don't go anywhere.
All right, we're not going anywhere. We're in picture. Claudio is just taking it too. Orange Cassidy, my God. The man is a machine. He just doesn't stop. I like when the Twitch ad breaks and the show ad breaks line up together. It makes my life a lot easier so I don't have to stress. So if you're a subscriber and you're still with us, I appreciate it. Back to commercial breaks with 5 minutes to go before listed end time. These wrestling companies and their advertisement breaks bound to get an overrun They don't want to see me leave. They don't want to see me end stream. Claudio back in the ring has Orange Cassidy up at a vertical base for a suplex. He's just holding him there. And then drops him down with the suplex with ease. Close for the cover, hooks the leg, but only gets a 2 count. Now Claudio's just bouncing Orange Cassidy off the turnbuckle. Orange Cassidy, ever the defiant one, looking to put his hands in his pockets, but instead he gets rapid fire uppercuts to the jaw from Claudio. Jesus Christ. Claudio looked like he wanted to take his head off there. Orange again, being ever so defiant, will not go away easily as we head back to the action.
Welcome back to this Thanksgiving Eve edition of AEW Dynamite. Our main event is underway. The second match in the 2025 Continental Classic Blue League. It is
the fuck?
Just ragdolling Orange Cassidy. Cassidy has been trying for the last few moments, Tony, to put his hands into the pockets, and Claudio has denied him at every turn.
At every turn, and that time it almost looked like a giant swing using the arms.
Oh, what a gut buster.
Again, as you said, ragdolling Orange Cassidy everywhere around this ring.
Grabbing the waistband, driving Cassidy down into the gut buster.
Let's not forget this.
Earlier tonight we saw John Moxley advance with 3 points in the Blue League at some point, as you mentioned. Castagnoli will face.
Oh no, not the front way. Oh, what a backbreaker. Oh, he turned it into a tornado DDT.
The DDT.
Don't forget that Claudio is the only man in this tournament, only man in AEW that's wrestled in all 3 Continental Classics. There he goes.
He's got the hands in the pockets. Ducks the clothesline, ducks the back elbow. Low drop kick.
No one caught Claudio on the hip. Unorthodox location, but still a
comes off the ropes with the kick.
Connects.
Well, he's hurting this Cassidy, though. Look at this. He can barely stand.
Or both of these men were part of the Casino Gauntlet match this past Saturday at Full Gear, and that was a wild affair. And Orange Cassidy looking for beach break.
With the damage to the lower back that Castagnoli laid out earlier, I don't think Orange Cassidy is going to be able to hit that.
Oh, Claudio goes into the post.
Except for the ring post. And Orange Cassidy, the tope.
Tope into a DDT.
Still holding the back.
On the floor.
That bothered him throughout his international title reign.
As Orange Cassidy returns Claudio Castagnoli to the ring, our main event, the Blue League matchup in the 2025 Continental Classic underway. 3 points on the line here tonight for the winner. In the event of draw, it's 1 point each, 20-minute time limit.
Stun Dog Millionaire.
Stun Dog Millionaire.
Cassidy, indefatigable, will not be stopped.
He's literally pulling him. Look at this, pulling himself up all the way to the top.
Sheer will, power, taking Cassidy to the top. Is the juice worth the squeeze?
Oh!
Cut. Catches Cassidy on the way in. The roll up and no! The cover, excuse me, but Orange Cassidy able to make the escape.
Castagnoli's beaten a lot of people with that pop-up European uppercut. Orange Cassidy flew into the perfect position for it. You don't get much closer to 3 than that.
A lot of excitement around this tournament. Well, let's not forget that we have a brand new first ever national champion. It is Ricochet. He won that title, of course, at Full Gear. Going to hear from him for the very first time coming up tomorrow night here in AEW and over on TNT on Collision.
Thanksgiving night Collision tomorrow night. Continental Classic action will continue tomorrow. But right now, the hammer and anvil elbows delivered by Castagnoli into the jaw of Orange Cassidy. Claudio perhaps looking for that neutralizer, but Orange Cassidy.
How can he do this?
Nope, the beach break avoided.
I'm going to miss the best promo in the biz tomorrow. I wouldn't call Ricochet the best promo in the biz, that's for sure.
Peeling off that elbow pad.
He hits him with this European uppercut. He'll knock him right out.
Oh, orange punch. Pop up. Went for the Rana, got blocked.
Cassidy, but Claudio, great core strength. Preventing the hook on Rana.
Oh, DDT.
Orange Cassidy lining up Castagnoli.
Looking for a second one.
Orange
Pop up. Oh, orange punch connected. Beach break.
Orange Cassidy, 1, 2, 3.
Claudio kicks out. Great effort from Orange Cassidy there.
What in the world will?
I'm not sure if Orange Cassidy has the answer to that question.
3 points to the winner of this match. Orange Cassidy digging deep into his bag of tricks against Claudio Castagnoli as he take another look, Nigel.
Well, if you would award points for effort, certainly Orange Cassidy would get it, but unfortunately, it's a 3 count that would have secured it. And Orange Cassidy unable to keep the big Swiss man down.
You know, Kyle O'Reilly is home watching this, cheering for Orange Cassidy, wishing that Kyle, could be in this tournament.
Orange punch misses.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Ran over Cassidy. And brings him up. Cassidy reverses. Work on Rana. Collects the left.
No.
Whoa.
And Orange
Pop up. That's it. Got him.
I just told you so.
Wow.
That uppercut has been there.
Right man won.
When he's needed it most. Orange Cassidy fell by it once again, and Castagnoli joins John Moxley atop the blue.
We're eventually going to have to see John Moxley versus Claudio Castagnoli.
Opening night of Continental Classic action in 2020.
That's eventually going to have to happen. Oh, look.
Wow, this is huge. Next Wednesday, it will
Look.
be Death Rider versus Death Rider. Claudio Castagnoli.
Next week, Claudio Castagnoli, John Moxley.
Plus the semifinal round match, the hardcore holiday death match, the Timeless Love Bombs versus Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir. And right now, Renee Paquette standing by inside the ring to interview the victorious Claudio Castagnoli.
This was a huge night for the Death Riders, both Claudio Castagnoli and John Moxley, getting 3 points apiece in the Blue League. Now tomorrow night on Collision, representing the Gold League, we will see Pac take on Speedball Mike Bailey. Now, Claudio, you are the only man to have competed in all 3 seeds.
Marina slapped Mox in front of Renee.
Oh, Orange Cassidy, look at this.
No, she's going to protect Renee.
Taunting from Wheeler Unit, but now it's the Death Riders descending on Orange Cassidy. Strong in there. He's got Cassidy's back despite being in the same group stage.
Damn.
There's like AEW officials coming out, and so is Konosuke Takeshita, the Don Callis family, and
his opponent tomorrow.
Takeshita, those right hands are Roderick Strong. And
wow.
Almost like
everybody's coming out.
In there. Speedball's in there.
Kevin Knight's in there, as is Kyle Fletcher. And this is just breaking down. And All the competitors in the Continental
Marina gonna tune up Roddy, gonna go all Masa Slamovich on. Wow. That was stiff.
What we're going to see tomorrow night on Collision.
That was stiff.
This continues to break down right in front of our broadcast position.
Oh, what's Mascara Dorada gonna do? Mascara Dorada up top. What a moonsault.
Taking a huge
Look at Okada.
Look at the top of the ramp. I believe that's Kazuchika Okada.
Orange punch on Wheeler Yuta.
Delivered to Wheeler Yuta as the Continental Champion, the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada, looking on, and importantly for him, staying above the fray.
Wow, what a tournament we've kicked off, and Renee was right. 3 points each for members of the Death Riders, and Pac made another 3 tomorrow night.
Pac and Speedball to Takeshita and Roderick Strong tomorrow night, but in the Thanksgiving night. Collision on TNT and HBO Max, and then 1 week from tonight, Continental Classic Blue League action continues. Claudio Castagnoli, Jon Moxley, both men with 3 points. Will they leave Dynamite with 6? We will find out 1 week from tonight. But fans, thank you for joining us this Thanksgiving Eve. We'll see you tomorrow, Thanksgiving night, for Collision on TNT and HBO Max.
All right, there you go. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that was your episode of Dynamite. Actually, not a bad episode of Dynamite. This wasn't a chore to get through. This didn't feel like a chore. So not bad. AEW tonight. I guess, with the Continental Classic, that kind of gives them a lot of leeway to do stuff people might be interested in. This was far better than last week. Yes, it was far better than last week. Last week was definitely a chore to get through. It always seems like the ones where they add extra time, like that extra hour, those are the ones that are the hardest to get to because they don't fit the format of what AEW likes to do on their shows. So, but either way, tonight was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the show. I thought it was a great episode, and I enjoyed doing the stream for you guys, and I appreciate you all being here for the stream. Just to let you know the rest of the way, tomorrow obviously is a day off for all my American peeps. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Turkey Day. Enjoy the turkey, enjoy the stuffing, enjoy all the fixings. We'll be back on Friday for Friday Night SmackDown, and then on Saturday for Survivor Series, only on Twitch on Saturday. Remember, only on Twitch, not on YouTube, for Survivor Series. Gonna be a good time. Hopefully you could join. Happy Thanksgiving, you ungrateful colonists. Wow. Never been referred to as an ungrateful colonist. Oh man, I tell you. Thank you guys so much for tonight's stream. I appreciate it. Shout out to Mike. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you to McCurdy Gaming for being here. Thank you to King James for coming on through. Thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate it. We'll be back on Friday for SmackDown. Once again, check out the Ringside Rundown podcast here at that link right there. That is a Spotify link, but it's on all podcast platforms. And if you don't have a specific podcast platform that you use, you can still check out the show on YouTube. Full episodes are available on YouTube, as well as short form content that is also available on our TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter account, and everything in between. Don't forget to join us in Discord. We would love to have you a part of our little Discord family where you can watch wrestling, talk about music, movies, TV, sports, whatever you want to talk about in Discord, as long as you don't break the rules. It's all fun and games there, man. Again, thank you guys so much for tonight's stream. I appreciate it, and I will see you on Friday, Black Friday. Get yourself some Ringside Rundown merch. I don't know if there's going to be any sales, but if you are a Ringside Rundown subscriber, you get 15% off any merchandise purchases. So there you go. So maybe take advantage of that, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Turkey Day. Enjoy the day with your families if you celebrate. Eat a lot of food. Eat a lot of macaroni and cheese. mashed potatoes, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, apple pie, all kinds of pie, pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie. I love all kinds of pies, actually. Poontang pie being my favorite. Poontang pie being my favorite. But I'm a big connoisseur of pie. I am a pie guy. If you want to win my heart, just bake me a pie. Poontang pie works just as well for the ladies. If you're not of the baking kind, that still works. Bonk doesn't work on the ending screen, buddy. I keep the bonk off the ending screen so I can get all my bonks off on peace. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Gotcha. 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 What do you think about that? What do you think about that? All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you for tonight. I appreciate it. I'll see you on Friday. Take it easy. Get some sleep. Get some rest. See you soon. Bye-bye.